everyone! Hello, hello, hello! PewDiePie,
Hello.
PewDiePie, 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 PewDiePie. Hello, hello. I'm mimicking that one kid that tried to do like a Mr. Beast challenge and just say PewDiePie 1,000 times, but instead of actually doing the challenge, he kept like a video of him just repeating PewDiePie and just like it was only 30 seconds long, and then he just repeated it for like hours.
Uh,
A very cheap way to try to do the Mr. Beast challenge when Mr. Beast actually did it.
wow.
All right. Okay, the Twitch thing's up. I see my bit rate, and we're now absolutely live. Let me hear the.
All right.
We're now absolutely live. All right, I think my mic is pretty good volume. All right, so what language should we try though?
English.
English, Japanese, Espanol, or Portuguese?
I mean, if you choose any language other than English, I don't think either of us will be able to read it.
Do we need to read it? I can speak a little Spanish, but
There's really good lore. I say really good. That's
do
pretty
we
good.
do we need story to play this game?
I mean, it is pretty important, yeah.
All right. Okay. English. C
The
to
story
confirm.
does make up about like 50% of the game, I would say.
Man, that looks beautiful. All right. Settings. Oh, the music's nice. Music after battle. Okay. Full screen off. I mean on. Okay.
Yeah.
And save and return. There we go. Now I just gotta check OBS. It's too big.
It is
I gotta resize it. Hold on.
fair. It has been a while since I've heard this music. It is, bringing back all the good memories of when I did this.
Wait, so does the title screen music change?
No.
Oh,
It
it's
does
just, it's
not.
been so long since you played it.
Yeah.
Been so long since... Alright. Okay, I think we're ready. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Do this.
Alright, let me check the language again. I guess I'll stick with English. The settings, anti-aliasing, shadow quality full. I want maximum. I paid like, I got my computer for Christmas. It's like super good. So let's make sure we got the best settings. Pause
Your
when.
computer's decked out with all the good specs.
Yeah, it's like a $1,000 computer. Well, it was 5 years ago.
Damn.
Okay. Everything's good. Let's start the game. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You pumped?
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Alright. Okay, good. It has the copy, so that way, whenever I'm going to input any of the secret codes, I can just create a copy and not ruin my original save.
Yeah.
Alright, type in a file name. Easy. There it is. Hey, what's Z?
What do you mean?
Oh. Hiragana alphabet. Oh, shit. I don't even know what the rest of this is.
Just a lot of fun stuff.
Alright, well, I just put Gamin. Wait, there's
Game.
enough letters for my actual shit.
Oh, is it gonna be Gaminboi?
Yeah, it's my name, Gaminboi.
Yeah.
Sadly, if only it was 4 letters longer, but confirm. Is Gaminboi okay? Yes.
Alright. Read us some lore, Game Boy.
Alright. The Land of Bulgaria. I don't know who's talking, but I assume
This
it's...
is just narrator.
The Land of Bulgaria. A peaceful, prosperous place where many adventurous bugs gather, although it wasn't always that way. Lured by the promise of riches and lush fields, a young queen visited these lands many moons ago. Together with her daughter and fellow ant servants, she established Bulgaria's modest first settlement. Her people were happy, the ant kingdom flourished, and yet the queen's dream had still not been fulfilled. For she had heard of an ancient people who safeguarded a treasure of unbelievable power, It was none other than what? Wait, what?
Oh,
I accidentally pressed Z. What happens?
I don't know.
Okay, her people were happy. The Ant Kingdom flourished,
Yeah,
and
I
yet
think I read that.
the queen.
Click Z again.
Oh, it
Ah,
takes
I
me
think you
back.
backed up. Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know you could either.
Cool, we learned. What if? Wait a minute. What if I press X? Nothing. Okay, so Z's
Yeah.
back, C's forward. All right, that's pretty cool. Hey, you didn't even know that. It's been like what, 3 years since you for playing the game, and you never knew
Yeah,
that.
it might be part of the new update because it has been updated. So a
Cool.
few things.
Her
So
people were happy. The Ant Kingdom flourished, and yet the Queen's dream had still not been fulfilled. For she had heard of an ancient people who safeguarded a treasure of unbelievable power. It was none other than the everlasting sapling, a plant which would grant unending youth and strength to any who ate even one of its leaves. She searched and searched and searched. Alas, she never found it. She entrusted her dream to the princess before falling into a hard-earned sleep. Determined to succeed where her mother did not, the new queen rallied the people together under her cause. Opening the doors of the kingdom to bugs of all shapes and kinds, she attracted ambitious and skilled adventurers. Her decree was loud and clear: find me the everlasting sapling, and you shall know wealth like no other bug ever has. With this, the Explorers Association was founded, with its many members searching across the kingdom for clues and treasure. Even though to this day the sapling has not been found, but every bug dreams of one day claiming it for themselves. Let me guess, it doesn't actually exist. It's
oh no,
just
it definitely does.
bullshit.
It actually really does.
Alright, so we're gonna find it, become immortal. Ah, my throat, sorry.
You good?
Yeah, sometimes I just get a sore throat. It usually only happens after I sneeze. But I didn't sneeze though, so it's weird.
Maybe it's all these recording voices.
I think it was because yesterday we did 3 hours of just voice acting.
Pretty much, yeah.
But every bug dreams of one day claiming it for themselves. Oops.
You went back. There you go. I gotta get my. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so I do this guy?
Yeah, you'll do Kabu.
Alright.
I'll do Maki here.
Or at least, those were the stories I was told in my land. Despite many unfortunate incidents, tales of your people helped me keep my adventuring spirit alive. What happens if I press Z? Ooh!
Oh, it does go back. That's neat. I'm glad they added that.
More RPGs should use that. Tales of your people helped me keep my
Yeah,
adventuring spirit
that one.
alive.
Rest assured, Kabu, they are not mere legends, but real history. This Explorers Association and all the explorers who risk their wings for glory are proof of that.
Then, Sir Maki, would you consider my earlier offer?
Kabu, I respect your passion, but I take missions of the highest danger. An unproven warrior is not fit to accompany my team.
Unproven? Maki, I've bested many hardships in the north.
Or so you say. Your knowledge of our culture and your passion for exploring are as true as my blade's edge, Kabu. But I would ask you not to press the issue. This is not the place to cause a scene.
Nah.
Gotta get ready. What? Care to say that again?
As I said, we cannot allow children to explore, much less Snake Mouth Den.
I'm not a kid! So much for that. Would you accompany me, Kabu? It is my duty to investigate.
Well, if you insist.
Kind of sounds like he kind of sounds like a voice you would give to Sans.
Hey, you kid. How's it going? I'm Sans, the comic. Use up, down, left, right to move around. Press C to jump or talk to people.
How do sounds? No.
So I guess I have to talk to them.
Yeah. You could go around and talk to the other bugs here if you want to.
Oh, Maki. He's getting ready to serve justice. No.
He's just gonna cause a scene again like always.
This sort of thing occurs frequently? Hey, didn't Maki ask for you? Don't make him wait, or I'll make you pay.
Jen, you're embarrassing me. You're not the head of his fangirl club.
Yes, I am. I'm just going to walk right out of this one. Alright, can't talk to them.
There's little stairs. You gotta climb the stairs.
Oh, neat. Greetings, explorer.
What do you want? You shouldn't keep Maki waiting.
Who's Maki?
Maki was the bug you were talking to earlier, the one with
Ah.
the sword.
He's right. Why am I up here? Because dialogue. Would you mind coming back a bit later? Look at all this darn paperwork. I shouldn't disrupt his work. Alrighty.
You could talk to him after you progress the plot a little,
Yeah.
very little
What's
bit.
happening?
Edel, B, lower your voices. What is the matter? This guy's calling me a kid. Says I can't explore.
Shouting isn't going to change the rules, kid.
Shut it! It's not about age, it's about skill. I'm V, the best explorer the Hive has ever seen. I'm not some random B.
An explorer me?
Yeah, got a problem? Saying bees can't explore? Expected honey and paint?
Yes. I didn't say that.
Racist.
But...
Silence, please. This guild of ours is no place for petty squabbles.
Look, I can just give you a permit to some... Look, I can't just give a permit to some bee, much less without a partner. Team should be a duo of explorers, you know?
I'm worth like 4 bees, okay?
Hey, V,
What do you want?
why don't we join forces? We both wish for a permit, yet lack a companion.
What? Do I look that desperate? I don't even know you.
I have a promise I must keep, and for that I must explore. How bad could it be?
Well, can't be worse than having to stay put. Deal.
Wait, you two are just crazy. You won't last a second at Snake Mouth.
I'll prove you wrong. No. You are both most likely mere novices, ruled by your strong emotions.
Wait, it's novices, isn't it?
Novices, sorry. Ugh.
Ruled by strong emotion, so...
I have no doubt that if you left today, you would return inside a bag.
Sir Maki, although you outrank me in spades, you shouldn't underestimate me. I went through quite a bit to get here.
Yeah, bugs like you that look down on people are really annoying.
Others.
Others. Ah, crap. I keep missing words. Very well. I shall test your resolve. Test us, huh? Who named you king of this joint? The Ant Queen herself, for she has knighted me as her royal blade.
Not again. I accept your challenge. V, get ready.
Watch your own horn. I was born ready. Get ready for a combat tutorial.
Tight. V, our opponent is no amateur. Would you like to review some combat tips? No need! But, yes, sure.
Hit me up. Maybe I'll learn something.
Listen then, we can both perform one action per round, be it attacking, using an item, etc. We can power up our attacks by performing commands unique to each move. Watch this. If I hold down long enough, I can power up my horn strike.
Bing, 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 bing. Very Paper Mario-esque. Holding a button? Lame. Look at this. If I press C at the right time, power up my beamerang.
Beamerang?
See? We're doing great.
Don't let your guard down, V. After our turn ends, the enemy's next.
I know. If I press C at the right time...
Pressing C a bit before an enemy hits you reduces damage received. Oh, by how much? Like 1 damage or half?
Yeah, 1 for basic block, 2 for perfect block.
So I want to get perfect blocks.
Yeah.
What if the damage I'm taking is like less than 1 and I block 1? Do I take 0 damage?
Yeah, you can take 0 damage if you perfect. Like
That is
stuff.
perfect. With perfect timing, you'll reduce even more damage.
Ow! What the heck? You trying to kill us or something?
Don't hold back.
If you can't handle that much, you should surrender. Go home and guard honey with your silly toy. Toy? Now I'm mad.
We should pay him back tenfold.
It's time to use a skill. They're just like attacks, but you select them from the yellow flower.
The yellow flower.
Skills require us to use our TP, teamwork points. Though, so watch out for how many we have left.
We should patch your wounds too using items from the blue flower. Toggle between commands using left and right. I guess since we have skills, let's do a tornado toss. I guess tosses the beamerang in a circular motion. Multi-hit move that targets a single enemy. Wait. Let me read that again. Multi-hit move that okay, only a single enemy, but it hits them multiple times. Alright. Nice.
There's your items.
Crunchy leaf. A dry leaf has a satisfying crunch with bit. Alright, restores 4 HP. I don't really need to do that though yet. Alright. Even this is only the tutorial. Taunt enemies, making them focus on attacking Kabu for this turn. Nah. Okay,
go for the hit.
Hold down until the big icon flashes up, then release. Ah, so close.
I could tell you were going for the perfect block there.
Yeah. I was just trying to block in general, but I just couldn't. I sucked. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Unbelievable! Haha. Alright, let's use the crunchy leaf. Yummy, 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 yummy. Shit! I'm an utter fool.
By the way, this happens regardless after like a few turns.
Oh, damn, so we can't win?
No, you cannot win that fight. It always just auto ends after a bit.
Such skill with the blade.
You pass. What? You performed well enough. I could feel your desire to see the world through your attacks. I am not one to keep you from your explorer permits. Edel, you may grant it to them.
I get no say in this, huh? But Maki is the queen's blade. Here, you can have it.
Yeah! I did it! Snake Mouth Den is going to be all mine! All the riches, all the glory!
We did it.
Snake Mouth Den. It lies to the west of the Association. A simple path, although filled with danger. There is much treasure to be found, but its jaws have claimed many.
Maki! Oh. Do you do this voice or do I do this one?
You want to do this one?
Sure, but like, is this a boy or a girl? I can't tell.
It is a girl.
Oh. Maki! Seriously, brother, how long are you going to keep me waiting?
My apologies, Kina. Fee, Kabu, I must be going now. As you can see, duty calls me. May you succeed in your mission.
Very well.
What a weird bunch.
He ended up causing quite the scene himself, that fighting prowess. How many years must he have trained?
So, I'm V, I guess, from the hive near the big tree.
Oh, I am Kabu. I moved in just 1 moon ago from the north.
Cool.
Indeed. Sir Maki said Snagmouth was to the west, right? Should we get moving?
Right, yeah. Let's go right away. Don't fall behind, okay?
Hey, wait, you two.
Something wrong?
You know what the goal of the Snake Mouth expedition is, right? No. What? You'd go there without knowing anything? It's like asking to perish.
Shush, Edel, just say it.
Your goal is to find an ancient artifact that is fabled to be inside Snake Mouth 10. Many
Bug
tried.
Fabled? I'm sorry.
What?
He said fabled, so I made the joke. Bug
That is
Fabled.
fabled to be Many tried, but no one ever found it. Most never came back. I don't know what the Queen wants with that, but she is very determined to find it. We will find it, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm on the case after all.
This is what worries me. Chapter 1, A Dysfunctional Trio. Alright.
Now this is where I'd make the joke, but this is a duo.
Change the party leader by pressing Z. You can check your inventory stats and other things by pressing escape. Okay, Z does that. You can check your inventory stats and other things. Okay, escape.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. So everyone has different types of skills, whoever the party leader is.
Yeah. But you don't unlock them until later.
Alright.
Or at least some of them.
Alright. Jump with that. Oh!
Anyway, oh, I guess you do have it now. Oh, and you have these too. Oh, you do get them right off the start now. That's neat.
Cool.
So yeah, it's Kabu's horn. You know, pretty good. And Ka and V's horn. Good showing. Not many stand Maki's blade.
Why, thank you. I assume you've endured it as well?
Anyone who belongs to this association can say that much.
That much
so
at
everyone
least.
here is crazy strong.
Or
they
they've
found a reliable partner to carry them.
Ha, that's true.
What? You trying to say something? Not at all. If you're offended by it, it only shows your insecurity.
You got fucking
What's your
owned.
deal? You wanna fight?
Enough, V. We've just got granted our permit. Let's not get into trouble.
Fine. Actually, yeah, you should probably take over this voice.
I don't know why I keep trying to like do this guy's voice. It's so hard because the only way I can tell is because there's like a little pointy thing that points to the character talking.
You know what? Take over this character because it's another character that's with him. I should probably voice because it's a female. So and don't want you having to do all the high voices. So
all right.
I'll probably take over this one.
Good luck, you two. You'll need it. All right, and let's talk to this hermit crab guy.
Yeah, that's artist.
Finally done. Sometimes work just doesn't stop coming.
Okay. Who are you again?
Excuse ya? I'm Artis, and I keep this place running. Oh, thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah. Thanks.
So you two faced Maki, eh? Bet you found it a tad too easy.
You know it.
Heh, I see you lot like challenge. One sec. I have this one thing. Please take it. The hard mode medal boosts enemy strength but gives you more EXP. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
You got a medal. These artifacts help you by giving different effects. To equip medals, go into the pause menu by pressing escape and select medals and stats. Once there, you can equip medals to different party members using left and right to switch who you are equipping to. Oh wait. Medals cost MP to equip, but be sure to check how much you have left. What is this? A medal? Let's say it should make things more interesting for you. The higher the risk, the higher the reward, as they say. If you defeat any powerful enemies while wearing it, come see me, alright?
I won't say no to free stuff. You've got a deal.
Thank you for entrusting us with it. Take care, Artis. Safe exploring, folks. Remember to check in every now and then. Alright.
Basically what he means by powerful foes, by the way, if you beat a boss with hard mode medal on, he will give you a special medal as a reward.
Ah, tight.
There is another way to get it later in the game. In a way you can refight the bosses, but that comes much later, so. If you want free good stuff early, you have to fight it early, if that
Cool.
makes sense.
Permit that shows you are certified exploration team under the Ant Kingdom. Haha, yes! Medals and stats, nice. Hard mode. Oh, it costs 0.
Yeah, it's free.
Can't say no to free stuff. Wait,
It doesn't matter who you equip it on, it's a party medal.
oh cool. So there's party medals and singular medals. Alright.
Yeah, some medals affect the entire party, other medals affect just singular people.
Alright, so medals are like are like just the equipment in the game then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, check information about various things you've seen on your journey on the library.
Well, you haven't seen much.
What about Maki?
You don't technically see him until much later.
Ah.
Or at
Alright.
least his enemy stats.
Oh, Eri. Why must Maki be so dreamy?
Have you gone mad, Jen? He's so arrogant. You tell her, Eri.
Pompous as he was at least kind enough to test us.
Oh no, he does that to everyone. You see this once a week.
Oh, Maki. Such a show-off.
Ah, that stupid role-playing wannabe gatekeeper. I'll show him.
This will not stand. I shall challenge him to a duel to the death. Our honor on the line. Hey, you don't have to go that far.
He's just kidding, right, Kabu?
Yes, of course. Kidding. I was most certainly only jesting. You better have been.
Let's just go, Kabu.
Oh, cool, so it opens up like that. Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Paper Mario music. It just sounds like it.
Yeah, no, like I said, this game is really good, especially if you enjoyed Paper Mario.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I never beat Paper Mario, but I loved it as a little kid. You know, because when I was a little kid, I never really beat video games. I only beat one, and that was Kirby and the Amazing Mirror on Game Boy.
That's it.
Oh, cool.
Hey, why are you hitting that crystal? You could break it, you know? Huh? You really don't know? Just tell us why.
Forgive my partner, Celia. Her mouth is most loose. This is an ancient crystal, correct? They're unique to this land. Correct. They can store the record of previous travelers if you smack them with something. This crystal is yellow, so it will even heal your wounds.
You expect me to believe that? All that awesome stuff for hitting a rock?
You are one of little faith.
Come on, Levy, show him.
Would you like to save? Sure. It is done.
Whoa, really works. This must sell for a fortune. All I get for this crystal is prison time.
Only the Ant Queen can authorize placing these rocks in public spaces. Ah, so it's kind of like the U.S. currency. Like only like the people in like power can actually that have the right to do that can do it.
Yeah.
Even if you find one in the wild, they are too heavy to be carried by a single bug.
There goes that idea.
Still, their properties are amazing. Let us use them when we can, V.
Yeah, sure. Let's get a move on.
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Tight. Hey, what's with the snail guy?
Oh, he's like they're like traveling shopkeepers, and the snail's like their little caravan.
Oh, neat. Last night's rain was really heavy. We were very busy clearing up the paths. Sorry for the inconvenience.
These rocks are getting in the way of their trade routes. If this isn't cleared soon, we'll lose money. Get on with it, Ants. This should have never happened.
Kinda bossy. Can I just buy some stuff? Oh, I don't have money though. I understand my wife is upset, but there is nothing we can do until the rocks are cleared. Oh, cool.
Heave ho, heave ho!
Hey, I guess that ant's on break.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sometimes, see, even ants have breaks.
Yeah, it's important, otherwise they would immediately die. Ants may be replaceable, but you can't really lose too many of them, otherwise you won't have a kingdom.
Yeah.
And there's also less ants for the queen to fuck with. North, Ant Kingdom. West, Snake Mouth Way. South, the Golden Path. Ooh, does that mean there's gold?
No, but it is very pretty.
Eh.
And you can't go there yet because rocks.
I fucking hate these rocks.
Don't worry, they go away later.
There's a thing there, I want to get it.
That's not an item. That's just decoration.
I just want to touch it, though. Is that too much?
Yes.
Alright. The path ahead leads to Snake Mouth Den. Currently, only licensed exploration teams can pass. Do you have a permit? What if I said no? Sorry, no permit, no passage. Those are the rules. Alright, this checks out. I'll open the gate. Safe travels, explorers.
Magic moving wooden pillar.
Is it really magic? It's more like a type of science that we just can't clearly see because of, like, the game designers did now obviously want to show it because it would make things a little too complicated. Wait, do I go this way? And
Nope, that's the way back.
no, yeah, to the way back, because, like, it's just, like, there's, like, a void there, so I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, no, that like little like out thing means like that's your way back.
Alright, time for a
Right.
battle!
The first enemy.
Time to be a big shot, time to be a big shot, big shot. Strategies. Here we go. What are these? Change order of the party, or press the party's switch button on the flower select up. Huh.
Like go back and press Z. Like if you press Z here. Yeah, you can switch these in first.
Cool.
By the way, that is important because whoever's in the front position does do 1 extra damage.
Cool.
Keep that in mind.
So people with attack up should obviously be in the front then.
Yeah, because they
Swap
do 1
positions.
extra.
So rotate party, switch an ally's position with another. What's this mean?
It's basically like the rotate party, but more specific.
Doesn't that? What's this?
Well, yeah, but like rotate party just moves everyone like 1 space.
Oh,
positions to
so if
move-
there's 3,
Yeah.
okay. Spy tries to get information on enemies. Do nothing. Have the character do nothing until next round. What's
By
the
way,
point of?
Spy is pretty important because spy allows you to
Yeah, I
figure out HP. And
yeah,
stuff like that.
I understand that. It's like in Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. But what does do nothing do?
It just does nothing.
Is that even important? Why have that for an option?
Hey, you never know. Sometimes doing nothing can be the best course of action.
Why isn't there a guard option then?
That is a valid question to which I have no answers for you.
And flee. Alright. Oh, this is clear.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Still thinking tons. Maybe I don't need that now. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Great! It's great! Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. The seedling! So seeds are alive, huh?
Yep. It's
Did
one
I
of
do-
those stupid, annoying seedlings.
So, did I do good? Did I get the thing?
Yeah. That now you'll have that for every seedling you encounter now.
Alright, but
And you
also...
get special little dialogue depending on who you scan it with.
So, what happens if I scan, like, a character multiple times? Do I get more information?
Nope. You
So-
just get to see like how many have you seen and defeated and stuff
Okay,
like that.
so I can only do it once, really, for one enemy type.
Yeah. Each enemy has different information on them. They're all over the outskirts. Don't even drop good items. Let's just beat it up already.
Ah, how do I guard again? C?
See, yeah. See at the right time. And there you go, you can see the little defense meter and the little HP meter. And now it's depleted.
Exploration points. That must be our term for experience.
Yeah. Also, I forget, did you equip your hard mode medal or no?
No, I did not. I didn't
Fair.
do that because right now I'm just gonna go easy mode for now. Because, like, I'm still a beginner. I need to gain more skill before. I cannot attack it, for it is hovering. So,
Yeah.
instead I will do the very next best thing. And spy. Seedling star.
Actually, oh, yeah. Seedling star basically means you've scanned already.
Oh. it seems this land has seedlings as well. Despite their adorable looks, they plague many fields and have no calms devouring crops. Although weak and puny in comparison to me, their flying variation is troublesome.
Bless you.
Oh god, I hate sneezing. It makes me unhappy.
Oh, don't become sad.
I mean, I'm not sad, but I'm definitely crying right now. As I can't reach it. I'll have to ask V for help. Alright, so it's just a seedling. It's just a variant, huh? It's not even a different enemy.
But, as you heard, ask V for help, so... have V help you with the flying.
So in other words, I just have V attack.
Yeah, pretty much. Hit.
Haha. Oh,
Now
that's
it's grounded. A nice perfect block, by the way.
tight. Alright, I'm good at timing. I played Rock Band before I started playing this game. Oh, cool. Berries. Yummy, 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 yummy.
Yeah, so you...
You didn't see nothing.
Berries are your currency.
Huh. There we go.
Berries are your currency, by the way.
Alright, so everyone has the same jump height, despite this guy obviously looking fatter. Hey, like attacking up close? Annoyed when an enemy is out of reach? Ask a friend who can fly or toss something as it to bring it down. Press C to switch positions in battle and attack. Seems obvious.
You can also press X during a fight to switch whose turn it is.
X to switch whose turn? Oh, cool.
Yeah. Like, try it next time you get in a fight.
Hold on. Haha!
Also nice. Figuring out that mechanic. Now check this out.
It's just like in
It's
like in Paper Mario.
That 2 basically means you get to move twice before Seedling gets to attack, so...
Ah, man, I messed that up. Woo! One shot, one kill.
Berries.
Nom 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 nom. I mean, money, 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 money. Ah! Because you know Mr. Krabs dies after he says, money, money.
Yeah.
It's just like Paper Mario, where you jump on enemies or hit people with hammers.
Yeah.
In a spiked enemy, you have to use a hammer. But in this game, I assume a boomerang is good enough. Unless it's probably like got a shell or something, in which case I'd need to use Kaboo to flip them over. But enough of that.
It's actually funny you say that.
Yeah, funny that I say that because I just assume that's gonna happen later in the game. I'm right, huh?
Yeah, no. There's an enemy that you will need to flip over to do actual damage to.
I was right.
Because it has defense until flipped.
Unbelievable! Thank God I have extra turns.
Yeah. But you notice the sweat? Basically, your extra turns will do less damage.
Oh. So is that true for the enemies at least?
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure if it works for enemies or not.
It would not be really fair if that was the case. So it's like a status effect that lowers attack, but allows you to move an extra turn.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how I would imagine it. So sweating, that shows that the character is using more energy just for less attack?
Yeah, because your first attack will always do normal damage. Any attacks after that will be lowered by 1 per extra move.
Interesting. Oh, man. Does doing nothing give me more team points?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's a badge for that.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, the sweating. I see the sweating. So it's like a different type of, like, mechanic.
So as you can see, you did 3 on the first hit, and then did 2 on the second.
It's something.
Bonk.
Tight.
Berries.
All right. What? Is it equipped?
Yeah, it's equipped. Orange mean it's on.
All right.
is he's turned hard mode on.
Let's keep that on for the rest of the game so that I do not have to grind. Because if, like, enemies are all tougher, then that means it should be easier to gain more XP and just... Vive? Okay. Excuse me, bug of old complexion. Is everything alright?
Hey, Cabo, we're supposed to be adventuring, Snake Mouth Den, endless riches.
Sorry, V, I cannot ignore an old bug in distress. He does look sad. First of all, name's Chuck, and I bet I'm younger than both of you. But if you've gotta know, I'm almost done arranging my cozy rest space for travelers. Going to Snake Mouth Den, I can't pull out this darn weed.
You call that cozy?
Chuck, Snake Mouth Den is more dangerous than rain on a wedding day. Shouldn't you be warning travelers? Look, will you help me or not?
I'm not doing any pulling, at least not for free.
Watch this, V. If I press X near small bushes or rocks. Shazam.
Well, nice.
Something like this is no match for my horn. LB, you actually helped me. This made my week.
You get a reward ready, right?
Don't be so greedy, V. I don't like this character already.
It's... Oh, then, yeah, you know, buckle in for an entire game with BB-8 acting like this. It's okay, the characters make jokes on it the entire time.
Okay, but V, helping others is already its own reward, and you didn't do anything.
It's really not.
So you don't feel better, huh? Just like a bee, huh?
It's okay. You learn to love me eventually.
Yeah, it's just like in Xenoblade Chronicles where everyone just shouts all the time and it's hard to understand, but eventually you get used to it. Oh, no worries. Helpful bugs deserve gratitude. I ain't got much, but please take this. Tight.
Berries! So many berries!
Use them to buy something nice later, alright? It's like an old guy giving you a nickel to buy some candy.
Pretty much, yeah.
But like, you know, in the old days, a nickel was actually worth enough to give you 5 pounds of candy, so it was actually really generous.
Yeah.
Thank you, we surely will. We'll be going now. Make sure to warn others in the danger.
You actually buy like a crunchy leaf for that amount of money.
Cool. That's 10 berries or 25? Because 25 is outrageous.
I think for like 5 actually, you could get a...
I could get 2, nice. If you are near something that can be interacted with using the horn, exclamation mark will show up over the party leader's head. Tight.
Yeah, so basically all that tall grass you see around now can be chopped with Kabu's horn.
Yep. And V can do this. Too bad I can't do that with the thing.
Yeah. Don't worry, V's ability comes in help.
Nice, an item. Honey produced in the bee kingdom. Makes you happy, but also fat. Restores 5 TP. Wait, TP is shared for the entire party, so if one person eats honey, everyone benefits?
Yep. Doesn't matter who eats it, everyone gets the benefits of the TP.
Honestly, kind of weird, but alright. My nose. Stop sneezing! Okay, I didn't sneeze. Nice. A berry. Hey, whenever I see a penny on the street, I gotta pick it up.
I mean, yeah, fair. You can actually buy, I think, a badge when you get back to town for about 30.
Cool.
But you have to complete Snake Mouth first.
Oh, cool. There's plenty here.
Yeah. You're gonna be in Snake Mouth for a while, by the way.
I assume. Where are you going? Snake Mouth is through the northwest.
Yeah, I knew that.
I didn't know that. So it's this way? Oh,
yeah,
alright. I don't know where the other place leads me, but I was curious, but I can't go
that's
now.
That's actually gonna be Chuck's rest stop once it's finished.
Oh, alright. Want to know more about the enemies you're fighting? Don't forget you can spy using using the strategies menu during battle. God, I could not speak. I feel like your terrible talking skills is rubbing onto me.
I'm not that bad, am I?
Yeah, you're probably not. It's just a human thing. And sadly, I'm human. I wish I was
Yeah.
machine.
When are we
Machines.
gonna get taken over by robot overlords?
Soon enough. Soon enough, the Empire will reign. I mean, shut up. Alright. Easy enough. Oops.
Flop.
What?
You're going a little too early, man.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a common problem, though. You know, sometimes you just release a little too early. You know, there's no innuendo there at all.
Oof, this is hurting. Awesome!
There you go. Perfect block.
Oh man, I guess the enemies are a little harder, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. I only have the honey drop. For
Yeah,
now.
so you don't have anything to really heal right now.
Woohoo!
I would say wait on that because I'm pretty sure there's a healing stone up ahead.
Oh, tight. I was mainly just gonna go to the very back all the way to the beginning to get to the healing spawn, but if there's one up ahead, I don't have to.
Yeah, there it is, right over there.
This is it. Snake Mouth Den.
It doesn't look that scary, you know?
According to rumors I have heard, it is the grave of 1,000 explorers. Having ended countless journeys, many a song have been written about its dangers.
For real?
Its interior must be absolutely riddled with monsters and death traps. We must be extremely cautious.
Jeez, way to sell it to me, Cabo. But the higher the danger, the better the treasure.
It's true that the artifact is likely to be inside, but are simple riches worth such a risk to you?
Stop trying to scare me off. Let's get in there.
I must make sure she stays safe.
Chop. Chop. Chop.
I feel like I'm in like the Legend of Zelda. Hey, do I pick that up?
Yeah, that's something you do want to pick up.
Would you like to save? Saving. Please stand by. Save complete. And I'm fully healed.
Yep, and you're fully healed.
Tight! You found a crystal berry. These are rare items sought by collectors around the world. Maybe someone will trade them for rare goodies somewhere. You can check how many you have in the pause menu. Alright, so it's like money, except rare.
Yeah, it's advanced money.
So it's kind of like coins
like,
and dollars in America.
Yeah, it's like finding a $20 bill in the street, you know?
No, it's more like finding, like, as a little kid, your main currency is, like, pennies and dimes and shit. But then on the street, you find a fucking dollar, and you're like, holy shit, I'm the richest kid in school.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, a dollar was, like, a lot of money in school, but as an adult, a dollar is, like, a penny now.
Yeah.
Because a dollar could buy you a paleta, or, like, an ice cream in, like, the cafeteria, or like, desserts. Yeah. And, like, I don't know about you, I always hear school lunches are bad. Mine were actually, a little bad. But that's better than absolute garbage like I hear most people's is.
Mine were alright.
Mine were actually pretty good, because it actually tasted good, and like, and there was, like, really cool desserts you could buy. Like, there was brownies, ice cream, and a lot of cool stuff. And if you wanted, you could even get extra chocolate milk, or, like, regular milk that other kids didn't drink.
Yeah.
It was... okay. There is much more light here. This room must be quite near the cracked ceiling. What a surprisingly cozy entrance. It will be good to die here. I mean, shut up. Alright. This room is... alright.
Uh-huh. Hey, Kabu, do you really have to comment on every small thing?
I'm sorry.
Hey, don't look so sad. How about this? If I want to know more about where we are, or something, or someone near us, I'll just tap enter. Sound good?
Very well. I'll make sure to have information at hand for when you do.
Cool. Now let's keep going.
Snakemouth Den is quite dangerous, but this room's quite cozy.
Let's go before you jinx it.
I feel like it already has been the jinxed. Alright, let's, V? Honestly,
Yeah,
I think V is actually a lot better. Like, her boomerang is just, like, better. At, like, cause it's ranged.
Yeah, and hitting enemies like that.
I'm gonna want to flip this guy over, cause he's got a spiny shit. That gives me a sign. But wait! Oh wait,
Also
no.
Switch to
Wait,
B.
wait. I have an idea first. Hold on.
What, are you gonna flip and then examine it? Oh.
Shit.
You keep releasing way too early, man.
Hold on.
It
Okay.
has defense.
Okay, now that, V is sweating, that means her attack does less. Now I do the spy.
What's up with this thing? It's like a spiky pill bug.
It's Inichas. Ah, shit, 2 defense? I can't deal with that.
Its armor's really strong, so I could barely hurt it. I bet Kaba could flip it over, though.
Awesome!
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, make sure to hold it all the way down. There you go.
Huzzah!
There you go.
Hard mode is not that hard. Nice! Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Some enemies have defense, which reduces the power of your attacks. Sharp horns ignore some defense, and can even flip certain enemies, negating defense entirely. That's a cool ability. Is reducing defense. Oh. Barry. I really want to make an RPG.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is, though, they revolve on story, and I just want to add bullshit. Like, a lot of the games I have in mind are just full of bullshit rather than story and shit. The bridge seems to be out. How are we going to cross?
Well, that's it. Game over. Let's go back.
What? Wait, V, hold on. It's too soon to give up. There must be a way.
Duh, I was kidding. You know? Look over there.
Huh?
It's one of those ancient switches. You just need to hit it.
You can just fly over to it, right?
That's too much effort. I've got a better plan. My mighty
That
beam
again?
ring. I just need to get in front of it with Z and press X to throw it.
I will trust you with this, then. Give it your best shot. Flying does take a lot of effort.
Right, check this out. Yeah!
That worked out. Well done, V. I wasn't expecting you to do that.
Yeah, of course. Just as planned.
Let's continue. I'm glad to have a reliable partner.
Super reliable.
It can't even reach that far, huh?
Yeah, I know.
What is this?
You can examine.
Seems to be broken.
So it mattered if you hit it anyway.
Oh, so... okay. Ah! No fair, it was
Uh-oh.
hidden behind
Oh,
a
you got
rock.
ambushed.
Ah, shit. This is not good for us. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, Z up, down, Z left.
Oh, so you lose berries when you go to flee, by the way, if that wasn't obvious.
So it's just like Super Mario Superstar Saga.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, at least now I'm prepared. Now I see it coming. What?
Here Cowboy's horn is really hard to hit. Why, at least with a preemptive strike.
He needs it more than I do.
Nice, awesome. Nice, double awesome.
Haha, double awesome. When things are double awesome, things are double awesome.
How do you plan to hit the Incicada?
I'll do it later. I kind of need a heal anyway. There we go.
But you're out of crunch. Use a crunchy leaf.
I'll
but
get
I
more
only
later.
Have 87 of them. No.
Then use an ether. You can't buy ethers though. It's the final battle, but I only have 87 of them.
87 of them.
I am not like a lot of RPG players. I actually use my items rather than save them until infinity and beyond.
Yeah, you are very much unlike me. I like hardly used items throughout this game. I was like, who needs items when I have skill? And then I encountered bosses, and then I had to spam items.
Make sure that you actually use your items, other RPG players watching this, because items are there to help you. Even if they're limited use, you need to use them, otherwise you're just putting yourself for more challenge.
Leave this place, for beyond this point lies great danger. We have already lost one of ours in this wretched place.
Curses. This coziness was an illusion. Our path won't be easy. That much is for sure.
No place full of treasure has ever been safe.
So many have fallen looking for riches. Let's find the treasure quickly. What are you doing?
Oh, I have like a roll of tape and I'm like spinning it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear that.
I did not know that was picking up in my mic.
Cool. Let's find the treasure quickly so no one else ventures in here. I will do this for them. Explorer's message. Nice. We have already lost one of ours to this wretched place. Lost to what? How did it happen? What was even lost? The ominous letter left behind for future explorers raises more questions than it answers. But one thing is for sure, it is not a prank, not meant to be taken lightly. All who read it are preceded to have been rightfully warned. Let's see. Hey, I missed something. Oh well. I'll find it later, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. There's like, even like text for this, but I ain't reading that later.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, I just want to get to the game. The gameplay is at least fun. But
no, this game is great.
Yeah, but some of the rocks actually hide enemies, and that can cause issues. Let's see. Character's health is kind of low, though. It'd probably be wise to go back to just to be safe. I'm just gonna get to that magical heal stone. We're not even that far ahead. Wait, do enemies respawn?
They might.
Okay, so there's only like a chance for them to respawn. That's interesting.
Well, no, I've never really gone back out after going in, so.
Oh. You activated hard mode your first time, right?
No, I said I'd go back and do that.
Oh.
Probably go back and
shit!
Oh, they do respawn. Vroom.
Shit, man.
2, boom. Bonk.
I have to be careful with my health, man. Oh, berry.
Berries. He's gonna go back and heal again.
The whole point was because I needed to make sure that I actually had plenty of health in order to continue. I really have to make sure I perfect blocked in order to reduce as much damage as possible.
Fair enough.
Okay, I see the enemy there. There we go. You know, instead of having the perfect block, I just need to make sure that I actually attack the enemies beforehand.
Yeah, if you get first hits on the enemy, you most likely will defeat most enemies before they even get a chance to hit you.
Cool.
I
And
say most,
oh,
because
perfect.
you know this is the first area, so it is supposed to be pretty easy.
It should be. Even though I activated hard mode, it's still gonna like make sense because you're gonna be at the like level 1. But hey, okay.
Yeah, but I assure you, it will get much harder.
Shit! It's so slow.
What, the Incada?
No, the attack.
Ah.
I see.
Oh, you tried to Kabu Horn it.
I can't attack it because the seedling's blocking the way.
Tell him to get out of your way.
Tornado toss!
Elvis said that like it was an anime move.
Tornado toss attack! Haha!
My ultimate move.
Tornado toss! Yeah, it's great. Alright, here we go. Super! Oh man, that's not good. Yeah!
Nice. Ba, ba, ba. Hey, get a level up, which is a full heal too.
Perfect, we don't have to backtrack. Rank up! Oh, so not level. Oh yeah, just like the Super Mario RPGs, you get to choose which stat to boost.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Plus
more
one health
health.
Plus 3 teamwork points. Or plus 3 medal points.
I'll equip more medals. I don't really need medals right now, so obviously I'll save this for later. Teamwork points, I don't really need that much, but health! I need health right now, so let's do that.
We learned Secret Stash.
Cool.
That is a very important move, by the way. So remember having to use items? Worry
Yeah.
about that no longer. V's Secret Stash is a healing move.
Where could I see the, the moves?
You don't get to
stats?
see it until in battle.
Oh, wait, so I can't just, check out the moves like in most RPGs?
Not that I've known. Not that I've found a way to, other than in battle.
That's so whack. It should be in stats so that you could view, the people's attacks.
Whack, like Hero's insta-kill move? No.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I saw the joke and I thought it was funny.
Oh, so that's how it works, but I need to do this. It'll be harder, but it'll be much worth it. Shit! I have to do it really fast.
Yeah, you have to do it real early.
I have to get better at, timing, because it's not only important for rhythm games, this game, but also in Super Street Fighter Turbo, I believe, because you can actually parry moves if you're, precise whenever you block. Let's see. So since that person's flying, though, I can at least attack in each.
Yeah, you can hit the guy in the back, yeah. Perfect.
Now, Achiyas are problematic, so I'm gonna probably take them out first. Shit.
Kabu should kill it this turn.
Yep. And then I'll just use my special secret move, Tornado Stash! V heals 4 HP to an ally while curing poison with an item from our stash. This does not consume normal items. Cool, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like V has items that we just can't see, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
That's why
But...
it's called Secret Stash.
So, and it also cures poison, huh?
Yep.
So, but with how it's worded, do I need an item that cures poison in order to cure poison?
Yeah, there are certain poison curing items.
Oh, and I need to have one in my inventory to use in the poison.
Oh, no. The poison cures always with V's Secret Stash.
Oh,
But
okay.
there are certain items that can heal poison.
Alright. So, obviously, I need to use my special move, Tornado Toss!
He's thinking.
I'm thinking, alright?
Nice block.
Haha, awesome!
Perfect.
Haha, now we can end this!
Beep, 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 bing.
Strategizing is very
Yeah.
important. It's something I can easily do, but I don't want to spend too much of my brain power doing it, because then I get burnt out.
By the way, you do need that thing held up there.
I'll get it. Let me just explore the other parts of this. It's not long anyway. Alright.
Yeah.
There's 2 platforms. We obviously need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad you understood. Ah!
uh,
I keep forgetting the buttons. I keep thinking this is jump, and I keep thinking this is attack.
But actually, your attack is attack.
Yeah, my attack I understand a little. Yeah. Shit.
How you gonna...
Oh, I can't jump on it. I have to, like, actually interact with it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Wait, so I can jump on it then? Is that what my goal is?
No, you can't jump on it.
But I have
You
to...
have to interact with it using something.
Do I use C, right? To...
Oh.
Oh!
Huh.
Oh, so I do have to jump on it to, and then do
That's
this.
not even how you're supposed to do it.
What?
You were supposed to beamerang it.
Oh. Well, worry not.
I mean, you did it.
It was all according to plan. Alright, we got that rock down. Now we just gotta maybe, like, move this over here. Cool. I guess it's kind of weird that I'm playing this game, huh? Because, like, I'm doing a bunch of cool secret shit that you don't even know about. Even though...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's secret. That might have been like a bug.
It might have been a
knows?
bug, or may have been a purposeful thing.
Who knows?
A mushroom.
What? We did all this for that? Seriously? It wasn't even a rare item? Heck, it wasn't even a rare mushroom. Who designed this place? I'll sting them in the face. I'll tear this place down.
Come on, V. Unfortunate as it may be, let's pick it up and start looking again. Found a mushroom. A mushroom beyond average. Restores 3 HP to an ally and cures poison. Ah, tight!
Yeah.
Huh? What? Oh, it was a trap. That makes sense. So this is what killed people. Ah!
Phew, that was close.
Uh,
Kabu, you okay? Guess he is. This is the perfect time to go home. I don't like the look of that place. But I'm his reliable teammate. I'm going to regret this. Whee! Hey, look, it's that thing you can't get into until Chapter 5.
Wait, what?
Or later.
Oh, so I can't get into it until later? Shit, man.
Oh yeah, no, that's something for way later.
Whack. Ugh.
No rush, I can wait.
Oh, I am lucky this mushroom broke my fall.
I would have carried you, but you seem really heavy.
I assure you, I am lighter than I seem.
Uh-huh. Anyways, this place is really creepy.
I must agree, and there doesn't seem to be a way back up for me. We'll have to look around.
Let's be careful, okay? You're almost a goner.
No wonder this place has killed so many people. Most adventurers can't fly.
Yeah.
Haha! I would like to
Healing.
save.
And that does up your TP as well.
Oh,
So your TP's all
cool!
full again.
Ah, toilet paper. Nice. Just
Yeah,
like
man,
it.
you restored your toilet paper.
Yes, finally! I am ready for coronavirus. Hey, wait.
Ugh. Is that a moth?
You didn't say yikes.
Oh, sorry. Yikes! Not a moth.
By the Queen! What a terrible fate. A moment of silence and solidarity for a fallen explorer. Are you gonna voice this guy?
Yeah, I'll do it. Wait, he's alive?
Quick, we must free him.
Okay, it's gonna see its beam ring cut through the web.
I will make sure there are no other V, watch out!
What?
Oh,
A spider?
spiders eat all insects. How could a beast so huge sneak up on us?
Come on, we've gotta run! Treasure ain't worth this!
It's not that. We can't abandon this poor moth to his fate.
I...
V, wait! Curses! This has to be some cruel irony. However, I can't give up, even if I'm alone.
Welcome to a survival segment. No.
Oh yeah, survival horror. No problem. I don't need taunt. And I have some healing items that is good.
Also, you get to listen to the first boss theme early.
Oh, cool. Wait, early?
Yeah.
This
isn't that. I mean, this is the first boss, but you don't actually fight the boss until way later.
Oh. That's why I can't
But-
spy it.
Yeah.
Because this
This
is not
is
the
his
real
theme,
fight.
Yeah. What do you think of his theme, by the way?
Oh yeah, it's enjoyable. So I can't actually damage this, huh?
Nope. Or at least not yet.
It is stronger than it looks. Crud! It's too high up. If only V was here. Must I really sit here and do nothing? So I have no choice, huh, to do nothing, really?
Yeah.
That's whack. It's too much by myself, after all. Everyone, I failed. You've wasted your hopes on me. Oh, so the spider is what usually kills everyone because, like, it traps them. It's just more elaborate than just a simple sticky web.
Yeah.
So, sneak attack!
Yeah.
V!
Look,
By the holy jaws of the Queen! V, you left me to my fate! You are vile.
Hey, I was going to apologize, and I came back, right? You pushed me away from the web, but I still left, so I'm...
I will properly scold you later. The situation is dire, but I've got a plan. We will attack the web holding the moth while battling the spider.
And we bail and we free him?
Precisely. Except we'll run together this time, without leaving anyone behind.
I apologized already! Hey, here it comes. Let's do this!
So we can't damage it, but we can damage the web.
Yeah, so you mostly just want to try and aim for the web best you can here.
Perfect. Sadly, he cannot do anything, but there is one
Actually,
thing he can do.
attack the web.
Wait, he can attack the web?
Yeah, look.
Oh! Shazam!
But
It's not venomous, but it sure is poisonous. There's a difference between venomous and poisonous. Poisonous is if you touch it, you die. It's poisonous. Something is venomous if it bites you and you die.
Yeah.
That is the difference. So why is it that when the spider shoots like poison at me, we call it poison? Because it doesn't bite us? Is that the only difference? Is that it bites and one doesn't? Does
Yeah, I think so.
does venom have to be injected and poison you just touch? That's probably it, maybe. But most
Probably,
animals
yeah.
do not shoot poison. Wait, but there are toads that actually do shoot poison. Ah, man, it's
Who
complex.
knows?
Forget it. Let's just end this battle quickly and swiftly, if possible. Unbelievable!
Alright, we did it!
Be gone, wretched beast!
Taboo, I'm done here!
Well done. Let's get out of
Get
here.
out of here!
I imagine they both said that.
Yeah.
Leave us alone already, monster!
Bye. Gee, glad it's too fat to come in here. Kabu? Sorry for running away.
Very well. You are forgiven, V. It was understandable.
Took you long enough. Most people would be crying about getting rescued.
Let's turn over a new leaf, V. This moth is our priority. Did I hear you, like, cut your nails or something?
Oh no, it's me messing with something else on my desk.
You're
I do
awake.
that a lot.
You're awake.
Macha. Ajik. Yardif. Gesnagdix.
Ah, shit, he's a foreigner. We gotta kick him out of this country.
What the? Hey, you okay? You hit your head? Jessica Tachaka. Assogens.
Could this moth be speaking in an ancient tongue? Perhaps he is of the fabled tribes lurking underground.
No. We can speak Bugnish. Do you need, like, a minute? No. We are fine now.
Thank goodness, you had us quite worried.
Where are we? Where's the spider?
Right. Let's get you up to speed. Jibba jabba jibba jabba jibba jabba jibba jabba.
Well, you see, there was this and this.
And then we kicked its ass for you. We helped you.
Truly, it seems we owe our life to you, V.
Seriously?
No big deal. Sucks that we're trapped, though.
Were you looking for treasure as well, alongside fellow explorers? Or, what's your name?
Leaf is fine, and somewhat. A scouting mission, in fact. You've got some luck to be alive. Did you learn anything scouting about the artifact? Artifact? If it is here, it's probably ahead.
If we work together, we will surely find both it and the exit.
We have little choice. We will accompany you.
Alright. Can you fight?
Not really part of scouting. Seriously? You came into this place without knowing how to fight?
Make sure to stay behind us, so we can protect you.
How reassuring. Okay, we spent too much time here. Let's look for the exit.
This is that blasted spider's den. I really don't want to stay here any longer.
No kidding. Can we just go?
Alright, and my journal updated. Ah, here we go. Snakemouth Depths. The underground area of Snakemouth Den has been completely consumed by fungi. The remains of explorers and ancient bugs roam this place like puppets controlled by their alien hosts. And yet the desire for riches keeps bringing explorers back.
I would say it's a pretty good place to stop the current episode.
Alright, we just need to get to a save point.
There's literally one right in the room.
Cool. We have already
why I
lost
said
one of
good
our...
spot.
Okay, I already read that. Snakemouth Den. A cavern found at the edges of the Ant Kingdom, and the source of the river that cuts through Bulgaria's outskirts. Many explorers have tried their luck in trying to retrieve artifacts from the rumored ancient tribe that inhabited this place, but few ever came back. Alright. And do you mind if we also read the enemies, or do you want to, like, save?
Yeah, you can read the enemies.
The common seedling, characterized by the rectangular flower adjoining its head, is one of the most common species in the world. They are tenacious and have a huge appetite, which they sate by devouring farmers' crops.
Oh, by the way, that little arrow means you can go look over like more of them. Like
Arrow?
click seedling again.
Yeah. Oh, seedling again?
Yeah, click seedling again. And then,
Oh,
like,
they can use the flower on their heads to fly, although it can be ripped out. It grows back within a week.
And there's more too.
Wait, there was more?
Yeah, there's more. Look how many. Look at the arrows on the side.
Shit, man, there's a lot. These
Yeah,
notes.
These notes, which we've already read or did the dialogue for.
Oh, and Kabu's notes. Oh, so if
Yeah.
each investigate, it saves their dialogue.
Actually, it just says their dialogue no matter what. So even if, like, let's say Kabu didn't investigate the Insticatus, it will still have Kabu's notes on the Insticatus.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's a way of getting all the spy dialogue without actually spying.
Without having to spy with every character.
Yeah.
Alright, and that was it. Oops.
Yep. You do have the Insticatus, though, as well.
The Anichus.
The Inicus.
Inicus?
I don't know.
Ah, it's simple. We can figure that out right now.
Inichas.
Well,
Inichus.
Inicha's, definition. It's probably a real-life bug, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure all these bugs are, like, inspired by real creatures.
Looking it up, it's probably based on the Hincha.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so it's just a made-up name, so the pronunciation is not guaranteed. The Inicha is a multi-legged caterpillar covered in sturdy, spiky armor. It's in the early stages of its life, and it was supposed to become a butterfly. However, the strange atmosphere in Snakemouth Den altered it in weird ways. It will forever be a violent, irrational caterpillar.
What's up with this thing? It's like a spiky pill bug. Its armor's really strong, so I can barely hurt it. But Kabu could flip it over, though.
Anichas? It's hard because there's an an before the Anichas. 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 The spiky bug is still in its larval stage. Although it has impressive armor, it stands no chance against my horn. And we don't see the spider, right? Alright.
Yeah, not yet.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Would you like to save? Yes. Saving, please stand by. Save complete. Now let's get out of here.
Alright.
How do I... Shit, how do I...
You did it wrong, save and return. I think you escape on that menu? Or...
This is escape.
Oh, yeah.
How do I quit the game?
Hold on. I think it is in the settings, maybe.
Shit. Here we go. Return to main menu.
Yeah.
Wait, we saved, right?
Yeah, you did.
Alright. That was fun, though. I can't wait to play more later.
Yeah.
Exit game. Are you sure? No. Yes.
Anyway, that was Bug Fables. Or
Yeah.
the start of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you
I'm
all.
looking forward to more episodes with you, man. I'm hyped for more Bug Fables.
Honestly, yeah, and I'm excited to actually fight the hard bosses because that's very appealing to me.
Yeah.
All right.
And there are two of them. So.
Yeah, there's two of them. I'll just cover them in the same video, though. I'm not gonna make two separate videos just for one boss fight.
Fair.
It's kind of like Ornstein and Smoth that I'm gonna plan to do later.
Oh, I mean, like the two different bosses.
Well, Team Maki and Team Stratos.
Yeah.
But
that's what I meant.
Yeah, if I cover them, yeah. But
yeah.
Thank
Especially
you all.
if you do it on hard mode.
Ooh, yeah. Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching. No one's watching on Twitch, but if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching all the way through for the first episode, and we'll see you next time very soon. And I know it's very soon because we want to play this game more.
Yeah.
See you.
All right.
Yeah, see you
Bye-bye.
later.
Have a good one.
Later.